there, everybody. We're going to do something fun today. So, I've had the bike for a little bit now, and I've been using it for work as delivery, but we need new brake pads because I feel like the brake pads that are on here are kind of cheap and do not work as well as I would like them to. So we have the fun task of trying to get them replaced today, and hopefully it's just as easy as it was on my scooter, but I don't think I ever recorded a video of it on the scooter. Essentially, let me take this thing down here, clip this out of the way. I might just flip it over just to make it easier, because I don't really need to remove the wheels, but we're gonna have to remove the clamps that are right here and right here, and then we can pull this thing off. We could also try to do it just by going through the handlebars, but I want room to move. I also pinched my wire that's on here, so it still works, it does what it needs to, but the little, rubbery plastic cover thing is pinched away a little bit. So I don't think I need to loosen it, but I'm going to have to double check and see. We're going to have to go one thing at a time, and hopefully we can record this all in a short amount of time that we have. Let me see if I can find a way to prop this up, and then we'll get started. Alrighty, so we're going to try to do something like this, and hopefully that'll work. It's a little sunny, so hopefully we don't get blinded. Let's see. Definitely bigger. So when you're doing this, it looks like it's going to be a 5. You can take it off pretty easily. Just breaking the bolts. But when you put it back on, make sure that it's nice and level, or else it'll be a little awkward and not set right on the oh wow, one of them is already really loose. I'm also going to be tightening down these bolts down here on the brake disc itself, because they've been coming loose as I ride, and it's a little annoying at times, because I'll hear this like squeak, 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 squeak noise. So let's see here. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Okay. These two parts here. Almost all of them are the same, so that's fun. It doesn't want to come off. Hopefully I don't have to fight it. There we go. One, and then we'll do this guy. And like I said, I'm not going to loosen the clamp on the brake, because I figure we should be able to just put these in. Almost the same type of screw, but we're still going to keep them separated. That's interesting. So it's like a little springy clip thing, and it doesn't look like we need like a pin or anything. They just kind of go in so that this thing will stay in between both sides. I know that does it have a magnet? Nope. My scooter would have like a magnet and it would hold it to both sides, and then you would just kind of have it like that, and then you would have the pin to hold it in. But this just has a little like springy part, and then you just need to make sure that it's separated enough. I don't think that the pin is going to be a problem. It doesn't even look like the pads are wore down too much. Okay. Well, better safe than sorry. It might just be the rear brake. Who knows? I'm still going to do both. Definitely interesting. Alright, we'll do that. And then we'll do this. And then we'll put the screws back on that we just took off. Yeah, I feel like the pads are almost brand new. Just makes more squeakiness. These do seem cheaper though. It don't even have a brand name, so whatever came with the bike is pretty terrible. Yeah. These are just an Amazon brand called AGP REC, I think. But they're highly rated. Lots of people have bought them. They said that they're really good replacements and they're really good stopping power. So we shall see. Hopefully it's pretty good on both front and back. Tighten that down. There we go. Part 1 done. And it's essentially the same on the back. You just want to make sure everything stays lined up when you're putting things back on. And that if you need to readjust your discs or your brakes themselves, because there is a little bracket here that you can go up and down on this part here, that'll make it so that it's directly in the middle. You don't create too much drag or squeaking on one side or the other. Look at that. Easy peasy. I might have to tighten down my cable itself, but I think, oh yeah, response is really good. I like that. Okay. And then these, again, try to hand tighten these down, because as I ride I don't have my tool with me, and I've been having to just like finger tighten them, which is not really the best course of action. So, it's probably this one that keeps going down. There's at least two that I know will just come loose enough where they start scraping against the frame itself. I think we are almost good. Check these two. They should be gravy. Alright. As you can see, everything is down. The older pads still look like they had some meat on them, but I think that the material is pretty bad. This one says it has resin and it's like the metallic mixture, so hopefully this will help. The rear looks pretty similar. The way that it's mounted to the bracket is this one here and then this one over here. So I would pull it out and then I would do the same thing. All of the stuff to get it off would be right there and right there. So yeah, I hope everybody's enjoyed and found it very helpful. I got these, it's a 4-pack, so I'll have a whole extra set of pads for the next time off of Amazon. Maybe I'll find a link and I'll put it in the description. I'm not being sponsored or anything, so just if you guys need help and you guys need some pretty good disc brake pads, I recommend them. I haven't really got to test them, but I'll maybe make a video later on that's giving more of a description of, you know, how well they work. But yeah, I hope you guys come back for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.